unfiltered up they stream. Straight from the heart of the Pimcore team. Breaking the mold, we're bringing it new. Knowledge and power directly to you.
Hello and welcome to this session of Pimcore Inside, our short update session where we will show you some new things and developments and updates in the Pimcore universe. My name is Christian, I'm VP Product at Pimcore, and with me in the session is
Patrick, I'm Product Manager at Pimcore.
Great to have you here again, Patrick. So Patrick, what's the topic of today?
Today it is the tinymce editor, because as you know, in platform version 2024.1, we had to remove the tinymce editor due to licensing issues, because with version 7, they switched its license to GPL, and therefore we had a big problem.
Because of our enterprise license.
Yeah, sure. And we did extensive research and came up with the best solution at the time. And at the time, it was Quill for us. But
we got some feedback that Quill is not a replacement for tinymce. Let's put it that way. So you were not happy about this. And I want to stress, we really did extensive research. I think we even implemented 2 or 3 editors and ended up with Quill as the only working option that we had. But we listened to you and we talked to Tiny, the company behind tinymce, and came up with an agreement which allows us to bring back tinymce to Pimcore again.
Okay, that means you can just install tinymce now, and you have it back in Classic UI and in the Studio UI, and that's applicable for all of our enterprise and professional edition customers, right?
Exactly, yes. So you can install it pretty straightforward. You just need to install the Pimcore tinymce-bundle via Composer. Make sure though that you have configured the enterprise repository in your Composer JSON to get the updated 2.0 releases with the tinymce bundle, because the older releases will deliver tinymce 6. With the new releases, you get tinymce 7, which is an up-to-date and maintained version of tinymce. Actually, we also see that there is already a tinymce 8 version, but this was too fresh for us since it just was released end of July and we were already implementing at that point in time.
Okay, and once you install the tinymce, it's instantly back in Classic UI and Studio. So let's have a look how it looks like. So for example, here we have a data object in the Classic UI, and here WYSIWYG field with the tinymce editor. And the same for Studio. For example, if I open one of the documents in here, you will see the tinymce editor back in here, and the same applies for data objects and assets.
Yay, so tinymce is back, which of course is really, really great. Maybe one last word to the upgrades. So when you come from an older version of Pimcore where you still have tinymce, then you can directly upgrade to the newest version and you have no thing at all. When you already switched to Quill and probably fixed some of your what you see is what you get markup, we actually don't expect any problems or necessary modifications when you now switch back to tinymce, since tinymce is much more powerful compared to Quill and should be able to interpret all the markup generated by Quill. For custom extensions for the editors, especially for tinymce, of course, you have to check if they are compatible with tinymce and upgrade them accordingly as well.
Okay, I would say that's it for this session. See ya. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.